Well, welcome back everybody. It's been a minute since we made a video on this channel. Been a little busy with life and everything else. But oh yeah, we are going to talk about Sydney Sweeney, because why not? That seems to be the thing that everybody on this planet is talking about at the moment. Now, in case you're not familiar with her, Sydney Sweeney is an actress. I don't know her to be from anything very remarkable. In fact, the first thing that I think of is that Madam Web movie that flopped that she was in. But I guess she's been in some various TV shows and movies, and people generally like her because she's blonde, she's pretty, she's got big boobs, and she doesn't shy away from taking her clothes off on screen. So again, she has a lot of appeal to a very large demographic of people. So, of course, people have been freaking out due to the fact that, yes, she is blonde and white and attractive. And in modern Hollywood, in modern entertainment, these are a bunch of no-nos. These are a bunch of issues. And of course, she recently is under a lot of fire for this American Eagle ad. And the funny thing about American Eagle is I haven't shopped there since I was a teenager. So like, 20 years ago almost at this point. So it's really funny that people are melting down over an ad for a store that typically, as I recall, was kind of like a teenager clothing store anyways. It's very strange. So, of course, we've had various celebrities coming out mocking her. And again, the problem with the ad, as I'll show you real quick here, the problem with the ad itself is that it has this line talking about her good genes. It's a play on words. Now, should it be a problem for anybody that if you talk about having good genetics? No. Good genetics can mean a variety of things. But of course, the far left, the liberals, the extremists, they're going to take it as, oh, she's white and with blonde hair, so you're talking about like the Nazi kind of stuff, right? So here you go. Here's the original ad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney.
So somehow this is white supremacist, and retard celebrities like Doja Cat, I don't even know what the hell a Doja Cat is, decided to try to mock this. I'm sorry, I apologize for your ears. This could be quite loud, so just a warning ahead of time.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Now, it shouldn't need to be said that Doja Cat is a retard who was raised by her mom because her dad was a absent parent, and that's a whole story for a different day. But anyways, there's also these wonderful land whales that have commented on this because, again, ugly women hate women that are pretty more than anything else on this planet. Libs of TikTok here shared the video from Savannah Hernandez, and just get a load of some of these women.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that would Sydney Sweeney has good gene. Really? Like the eugenics in that, it's dripping with it, and I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just
a little funny part that I have to point out, this smash room behind her, I saw this on Twitter, was where all these angry, ugly women, these feminists and these weirdos go and they smash watermelons to release their anger.
Showing what kind of country we're turning into, because it's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans.
So, I mean, I'm not going to play. This is 3.5 minutes long. I'm not going to play any more of this. This is just dreadful. But you get the idea. These are the people who are freaking out about it. Well, it gets even better because now we have information that apparently Sydney Sweeney voted Republican in 2024. This doesn't mean that she even voted for Donald Trump, mind you. This could just be that she liked Ron DeSantis and decided to vote for him. She's from Florida. Her family is right-wing. This shouldn't be a shock to anybody, but for some weird reason, this was a big deal. Then, of course, we had this other video come out with her target practice. Again, loving the pew-pews.
Dog nuts. I mean,
now, I don't think this means anything. You can be liberal and enjoy firearms. You can be conservative and enjoy firearms. Guns are just fun as long as you use them safely and accurately. But this is, again, being used to, I guess, trigger people who are anti-Second Amendment or whatnot, which tend to be more liberal people. You get these people like the Ari Drennan, I believe it's a trans person on Twitter, saying getting famous from a show about a black lesbian drug addict and her trans girlfriend and then registering as a Florida Republican in 2024 is foul. So, of course, then it came to Donald Trump's attention that she was a registered Republican, and he had nothing but, praise for that and all this stuff. Even went on to tweet later on about how apparently he helped end Taylor Swift. I don't know. I mean, guys, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, don't get me wrong, but sometimes the Orange Man does take a little too much credit for things that he has nothing to do with. But you can see articles like this from The Guardian now saying that it will be carnage why Sydney Sweeney's risky political moment may backfire. Now, again, this is an actress. She's famous for being, hot and looking good naked. Like, this is not something where she chose to take a political stand or, she outed herself as being an evil MAGA conservative Republican. She's an actress who just happened to be registered as a Republican, allegedly. Says Hollywood star, more is best attitude to commercial tie-ins is one thing, but politics and celebrity really mix well. I agree to an extent, but I also disagree because honestly, it's getting to the point now where more and more conservative or right-wing actors and celebrities are coming out of the woodworks. Now, again, I don't really want to know the opinions and politics of every single celebrity that exists, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's the worst thing for her if she's like, yeah, I'm not some extreme liberal lunatic. Like, what's the harm there? But of course, people like The Quartering saying Sydney Sweeney will issue a scathing anti-Trump post by the end of the day. Her career depends on it. Again, I understand the point he's trying to make, but I disagree. I do not think her career depends on it. But what I do find funny is the hypocrisy. So the entire controversy stemmed from the line, my genes are blue. Good genes, having good genetics. Genes, play on words, right? Mind you, Beyonce is over here doing Levi's ads. I believe this is the third time she's done them. And she's been LARPing as a white woman for like the last 10 years. This whole Cowboy Carter crap, I don't even know what the hell this is. I don't listen to Beyonce because I don't like trash music. But at the end of the day, she's been posing, lightening her skin, using, white women's hair, the whole cowboy motif, basically appropriating, someone else's culture to push this current tour that she's on. Meanwhile, she has her own Levi ads that nobody's freaking out about. But again, it's really funny because the problem always stems down to the fact that one of these women is black, even though she's white, almost as white as I am now. And the other one is, of course, the white woman with blonde hair. And now you're seeing all these, these social media shills, these entertainment accounts coming out saying Beyonce has great genes. Beyonce looks great in Levi's jeans. But of course, people are pointing out the hypocrisy. So Beyonce can pose in Levi jeans and it's art, but when a white woman does it, it's a national crisis. Beyonce appeared in Levi jeans advert, zero liberal outrage. Sydney Sweeney appeared in American Eagle advert, massive liberal outrage. Why is that? Well, we all know why that is. This is hilarious, as some sort of retarded attempt to point out how the American Eagle ads with Sydney Sweeney are racist. Retards are actually claiming Beyonce has better genes, quote genes, with her chemically lightened skin and a blonde wig. And again, for some weird reason, this is okay, but this is not. I don't understand it. Now, mind you, this Beyonce has better genes is not an official advert from Levi. I think it'd be funny. I think if they had done this, that would actually have been really funny. But it is hilarious that this is where we're at in society, where you can essentially have somebody who's a skinwalker, somebody who's a culturally appropriating hack, who's only famous because of who she married. And yet she's okay, but the white woman, there's a problem there. Furthermore, I find it even funnier that right around the same time we have these videos coming out, and I'm not going to play it because I don't even know if this music's copyrighted or not, of Cynthia Erivo, this terrifyingly hideous, freaky woman from that movie she did with Ariana Grande, and yet she can play Jesus, a Middle Eastern man, or a Jewish man if you want to get like down to the semantics of it, I guess. And they have a black, lesbian, non-binary woman playing her in the Broadway musical Jesus Christ Superstar, and nobody's freaking out about that. I mean, there's a few conservatives, I'm sure, freaking out about it, but it's Broadway, guys. Who really cares at this point? And yet, this is okay, but Sydney Sweeney having good genes is somehow a problem. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Share your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about all this insanity? Again, I am not the biggest Sydney Sweeney, simp on the planet. I think she's fine, whatever. I don't personally watch anything she's in. I don't care. Is she hot? Sure. But at the end of the day, guys, the amount of hypocrisy and the meltdown by the liberals over this entire thing is absolutely insane, and I just can't believe that we're at this point. But again, share your thoughts down below, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Alright, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.